Howdy folks, Justin here, and sorry I wasn't able to get out a new video yesterday. I pre-recorded 3 videos, and I was planning on filming some more yesterday, but my car started shaking on the way home, and then the gas pedal wouldn't respond, and so I was just, it was in the middle of rush hour traffic on the way home after work, and just honestly didn't feel like playing yesterday. So this video is probably coming out Saturday or Sunday, so I guess this isn't going to make a whole lot of sense, but I'm talking about July 20th, which was a Thursday where I released an arena clip. Anyway, so the response to the Beast Mode Warrior deck was really positive. Got some cool messages, and you guys posted some cool comments on it. So I wanted to give it another try. I am planning on making this a more reasonable deck. There are definitely improvements to be made, but I liked the list enough that I wanted to get a few games in on the ladder. So, let's see what happens. I do think that there's a place in this deck for the obvious standbys, right? Like mammoths, stuff like that. I think the basic idea, basically heavily relying on Warrior's Fury to buff up charged creatures and weapons has merit. I just hit a guy for 21 in a game I was playing for fun, which kind of prompted me to record. This hand looks fine. Against Scout, we can probably just play it as an aggressive deck and try to beat him down, since Scout decks usually don't run very many prophecies. I'm sure a Scout's Report turn 1 is a great plan against us, since there are a lot of different kinds of warrior decks we might be running right now.
We'll see how they like some.
Yeah, we got a nice little curve of creatures we can transform. We have Stormcloak Vanguard to throw into something if we want to. Do you have a Fighter's Guild Recruit? You have a Thieves Guild Recruit. Okay. So, I think the play involves keeping him in the same lane for right now. If we go 3 this turn, we can go 2 2-drops next turn. Now, we do have a problem dealing with a Thorn Hist Mage in a few turns. Could be as early as 2 turns. So if we went 3 this turn, and he played the Tree Minder, this would be forced to trade into the Tree Minder. And then Thorn Hist Mage we'd hit with these 2. That works with me. I'm not saying that's definitely what's going to happen, but that I think is that's what he wants to do ideally, and I want to be able to do something about that. So just Histgrove actually is pretty good for us. Just transform our beasts.
I am ready to join the
circle. As long as I draw a breath.
And we're doing the same thing because we still need to be able to deal with Thorn Hist Mage if he plays one. Yeah, we can just be, Werewolf beats. There's the Thorn Hist Mage. So, I think the play is to sacrifice these. Well, actually, with nothing else to do, this isn't so bad.
As long as I draw a breath, found you.
Okay, looks pretty good. Yeah, 7 Magicka next turn. Let's play that guy over there. So if we want to keep a charged creature in hand in case Warrior's Fury would actually be an amazing draw next turn, because we could then play this and have this in our hand. And looks like he kept it.
If I fall.
Fighter's Guild Recruit, okay.
If I fall.
Fighters Guild Recruit, Fighters Guild Recruit. Okay, so we're losing these 2. And he's bringing back Thorn Hist Mage. So we need to get our beat on. There's Skyforge. How do we feel about Skyforge? And does it change anything? Doesn't really seem to change much. We're going to put the Skyforge buff onto Stormcloak Vanguard.
As long as I draw a breath.
We're getting rid of that one because it's damaged, and we want to, play around Leaflarker as much as we can.
As long as I draw a breath.
Okay, so we'll put him to 2. What gets him out of this? I don't know, not much. He's got a Thorn Hist Mage. Then with 3 Magicka, can he clog up the other lane? Murkwater Witch is a good step towards doing that, actually.
hist
If
revive.
he doesn't have any other play, though, he's dead because we Skyforge onto that.
In shadow.
Okay, so yeah, we got it. Cool, and we ended the game at a cool 42 life. Alright. I'm in dumpster tier, the ladder still, falling like 100 or 2 a day if I'm not playing because everybody's clustered around down here in Loser Town. That's not true. I mean, you have to have above a 50% win rate to get to Legend. And I actually got to Legend with fewer losses this season than I do in most. But, yeah, bottom line is I just don't play enough. Alright, let's give her one more. Alright, back for another game with Beast Mode Warrior. See how this goes. Playing against Epsilon Major. I love your constellation, your aliens. I'm not sure. Little Green Men? Little Green Men, maybe he's a Goblin Assassin. Haven't seen that deck in a long time. He's playing Warrior. Alright, we got Warrior Mirror Match. Let's do this. Garnag. Not a bad card, but not what we want right now. Garnag's sort of just like a Hail Mary against a Manticora deck that we can't catch up to. And yeah, let's rock and roll. Garnag's good for a turn or two against Scout as well. Okay, so we'll keep the charge creatures in hand for right now.
We'll see how they like someone who fights back.
Always, if you get the opportunity to play a charge creature or a not charge creature onto the board,
Beard. This state
you usually want to play the not charge creature. Now, I could Steel Scimitar this. I wish I had a werewolf.
As long as I draw breath.
And, yeah, just lay that dude down.
Back silence.
Hopefully he doesn't have a Steel Scimitar of his own, because this is obviously a much stronger Steel Scimitar target than mine. But, if we can get this dude killed, we can just lay down a 4/4/5 or a 5/5 for 4 next turn, which seems pretty good. We do have 6 power on the board, and we've done 6 damage to him already on turn 2, which is pretty sweet. Although it's not like, I guess we do have 2 more creatures to charge in our hand, so it's not all bad. No item in our hand means that a Warrior's Fury is kind of just like the world's worst Steel Scimitar. Okay. He was just doing a slow roll to impress me.
For Ulfric Stormcloak! For Ulfric Stormcloak!
Okay. What that does tell me, too, is that he is running Unstoppable Rage, lethal creatures, potentially Doomcrag Vampire.
The waters of life.
Tree Minder action. Might be time to kick the Rampaging Minotaur, then. He's got a lot of ping in his deck, which is, definitely going to be a concern here. With the dude at 1 health, it's not likely to survive, but that's alright.
The waters of life.
Tree Minder's fine. And Quicksilver Crossbow, you got it, man. Do you go face? You do. I don't know why you would do that.
Close ranks, let nothing through.
Since a deck full of charge creatures and equipment is just gonna go face as well. And that's a great draw.
The spirit of his Grimoire goes with us. We obey. Honor and blood.
No prophecies. And we have a bunch of big old critters on the board. And a 4/1 charge creature in hand that we can play next turn. I have to say, of all the decks I've made since the expansion came out, the one that surprised me with how well it's played the most is this one. I mean, I won 3 games, I think, with this before I started filming. I'm not saying we're definitely winning this game, but it seems like it would be hard to lose.
Do you not fear me, mortal?
Sure.
You should.
Okay. Make sure we're not missing lethal here somewhere. Okay, I think we got lethal without breaking any runes, right? Nope, nope, not quite. Not quite. We do have Ancestor's Battle Axe for next turn, so maybe the play is try to trigger a Prophecy here. Okay.
We obey. Do you not fear me, mortal?
Put that dude there.
You should.
Ancestor's Battle Axe has given me value once now. I've actually gotten to play it. But it was really good. I hit a dude for 21 damage. And it was glorious.
The waters of life.
Not going to be quite enough. Any guard creature you put in this lane that I can slam this into to make you lose life loses you the game.
My claws are sharp and thirsty.
No crossbow effect costs 2. Yeah. Game over. The safest way to do this is like this.
There's nowhere they can hide.
Break no runes and
We obey.
awesome. I'm gonna chat with my buddy Onia and probably record another game. Be right back. Oh, first we're gonna get our rewards. Oh my god. What we deserve, whatever it is. Because we're playing Werewolves in the Ladder. I just got the Pack Leader actually achievement in the game before I started recording. Okay,
Alright,
we'll
let's
be right do a third game with Beast Mode Online. And I keep thinking like, oh my god, I need to make changes to this deck, and then it keeps winning. And I know it's not good. Like Skyforge is just not a good card. Is it? I don't think it is. Although it did win me a game. King Platypus is our opponent. That's a great name. I don't know why it just made me think of King Mob from The Invisibles. I don't know if anybody's ever read that. I'm a huge fan of 80s, 90s, like 80s comics like Swamp Thing and Hellblazer, and then the 90s Vertigo stuff like Preacher and Sandman. Even I got into Lucifer. I'm gonna throw that back, but man, a 2-drop werewolf would be crazy, right? These seem like they're pretty good together. Do we play Stormcloak Vanguard on 1? I don't think we do. I think we might play it next turn to increase the chances that we can flip our Harbinger.
They make it too easy.
You got it, man.
The Nords must take back Skyrim.
So this at least creates the possibility that we trade with it. You know, he could Archer's Gambit it and make it a 4/4 in the other lane, which would be not ideal for us. But, or play a Fighter's Recruit, Gloommark. That is not what I expected. Skyforge. Skyforge is always better earlier rather than later, but
The spirit of his Grimoire goes with us.
yeah, I gotta do this so that I can trade into that thing.
Stormcloak. This is
Yeah, it's just kind of awkward to play a lot of the times when you're trying to be the rush beatdown deck. You have Curse Finish Off, perhaps.
The forest will not suffer your presence.
Wow, that is brutal. That is absolutely brutal. That's pretty good though.
close ranks. Let nothing through.
Definitely take that. Okay, so we swing. We play a Harbinger and a Windkeep
The
Spellsword.
spirit of his Grimoire goes with us. This is
Alright, yeah, so those guys seem pretty good in multiples. That's like one of the most brutal Earthbone Spinners I've ever seen, though. That is Earthbone Spinnering an equipped Breton Conjurer brutal. I mean, you know, unless we draw, honestly, anything else in the deck would be better.
There are ill winds this day.
Really? You're racing me? No, you're moving it back. Yeah. Dropping off the ward, swinging in. Okay.
The day is mine.
That makes more sense. Now, do you swing face? You saw one prophecy after the first one. Okay. Well, I'll take another transform creature. Actually, no, I think I gotta take... Well... No, actually, I think I need the drain. And then I can beef it up next time.
We die together.
Oh, and now we're gonna prophecy. That's unfortunate. All of them would be bad. All of them would be bad.
Close ranks. Let nothing
Okay,
through.
so you're gonna take out both these. Alright. Well, we can Skyforge and Companion Harbinger next turn, which is something. Oh, let's see what we can make happen. I feel like we have frequently we're going to have a much more robust early game than an Archer deck will.
Honor and blood.
And our charge creatures late game could be great. Okay. What is about to happen? Embassy Disguise. Wow, okay. Okay.
You will die, Shapeskin. Close ranks. Let nothing through.
Well, that is unfortunate right there, isn't it? How good is Rampaging Minotaur? Not great, is it? We kind of want to keep a charge creature in our hand.
The spirit of his Grimoire goes with
Is
us.
the life worth more? I mean, what can we kill him with next turn? Nothing, right? It's our combination of prophecies that kills him. I mean, we have 4 on the table. Well, we hit him for 5 with this. 4 with this.
You will die, Shapeskin.
He's gonna break the rune. Okay, so a prophecy might do it. That's not it.
The forest will not suffer
Another
your
Earthbone
presence.
Spinner. Card's good. And a Gloomlurker on this thing. As he sets up lethal. A Gloomlurker on here. Well, okay, that makes sense. And a Rapid Shot to cycle. So we gotta play some defense here, huh? Leaving with 6 on board, we're dead to Tazcab. Oh, we can't play Tazcab next turn. We play this here.
If we die
Don't
together.
leave any of them alive.
This will break his rune. Which gives us a drain creature. Next turn, we use the last charge, 5, 6 attack, which makes a 4 power charge creature lethal. Are we even running Earthbone Spinner?
Care to join me on the hunt?
You will
He's
die.
looking for answers, we're looking for prophecies. Ancestor's Battle Axe represents lethal. Because we go 5. Werewolves get +1/+1. 6, 10. Okay,
The day is mine.
okay. Just need no guard creature now. Yeah. Yeah, you pink face. Make sure that this works the way I think it does. It does! Hey, Ancestor's Battle Axe. And we end the game with 14 life. Hey! Another. What a crazy fun deck. Awesome. Went up like, what, 400 points? 300 points? Okay, yeah, that game was actually a little longer than usual with these decks, so, this deck. So, I'm gonna wrap this up here. This is actually sort of, I think, might be becoming my pet deck for right now, because I'm having a lot of fun with it. And again, my hubris knows no bounds, but is constantly being challenged by events like talking mad smack on, by the way, G-rated channel, on whatever that legendary card is, the Forge thing, and then it won me the game. So, all right. Thanks for joining me, guys. I'll see you all on the ladder. So I just played a game with my Jarl Balgruuf deck, had Balgruuf and both lanes full on the table, and I don't know what went wrong. I kept saying, "Fortune favor me, fortune favor me." And this guy insisted on killing actually all my creatures and my Balgruuf last. So to get that taste out of my mouth, I got to play one more game with Beast Mode online because it was a little heartbreaking. It was a little heartbreaking. First time actually I've gotten Balgruuf on the table with a full board. But my opponent was having none of it. Alright, so my opponent is Alcatraz1337. I believe that is what the young people, how the young people spell the word elite, actually, which is, it's sort of like an onion. It's white and green, like a green onion. Throw that guy back, playing against a Spellsword. We lead with that, I think, so we can smash him more quickly for Circle of Initiate value. Also not executable. Okay. Getting some sweet werewolf action. So the play is going to be this dude, followed by this dude, followed by both of these.
The longer the odds, the sweeter the victory.
Well, that's pretty sad. That's a little sad. I could play this. I could play that. What does that do to my turns? Kind of got to plan ahead when you're playing this deck, both because of the charge creatures and the beast form triggers. Let's say I play this. I swing into that. Yeah.
As long as I draw breath.
I am ready to
Okay.
join the
This
circle.
is similar, right? Because next turn, presumably, I can hit for 5. What stops me? A Dark Guardian would be a bit of a bummer, but I can play this guy then too. All right, young mammoth, sweet. Okay, so no prophecy here, and no prophecy, and things would be absolutely beautiful for us.
As long as I draw breath.
Prophecy, this becomes a 5/4, and no prophecy there. All right, so werewolves, huh? People have asked why I'm not running Aela. I was in the first like half dozen iterations of this steaming dumpster pile deck, but
The longer the odds, the sweeter the victory.
oh, okay. But unfortunately, man, this sucks. Unfortunately, I was gonna say, unfortunately for me, I kept having a problem where I wasn't drawing Ancestors Battle decks, and I wasn't drawing Aela, and I just wanted to get some Ancestors Battle Axe action to get a feel for the card, and it turns out I actually really like that card, but I gotta keep my charge creatures. Hitting them for 9's okay. It actually might have been better to swing with hit him for 4, but it is what it is.
My arcane beard. This day will be mine.
This play keeps my ring charge for whatever that's worth. There's not a lot in the deck that costs more than 5. Actually, just the Ancestors Battle Axes. But this gives me a way to kill a Hive Defender with only losing 1 creature, which is okay.
We.
Really?
Too late for you.
Okay. Fair enough. I feel like I gotta hold on to the Shield Breaker, right? If the next card is, well, there's no way he kills all my creatures this turn, right? But we would break a rune. which isn't great.
There's nowhere they can hide.
Let's be smart about this.
Confound you!
Do we push that extra 2? Does it give us lethal next turn? If his plane is guard creature, and he's at 11, we only have 10 on board. So if we're gonna win, we actually have to
becomes
do
the
this.
hunted.
Instantly punished, unfortunately. Hopefully, it's a piercing javelin. That's okay. That's okay. Got a lot of charge creatures in the deck. Shield breakers, great to be the only card in my hand. Yeah, javelin. Okay. So I can see ways where we don't lose. The Balgriff, the lingering scent of dead Balgriff is beginning to dissipate. I'm glad to see him playing Ravenous Hunger, frankly. I think that card's a lot better than it gets credit for. Its ability to do well is directly inverse to the number of players playing Archer. But yeah, so what's a lethal draw? Minotaur. It's cool. Just no execute, bro. Minotaur, Underworld Vigilante, not Companion Harbinger.
The spirit of his Gramor goes with us.
Found you!
Okay.
This is our
So we got 2 lethal threats. It should be reasonably hard for him to kill these guys. This can't trade favorably with either one of them. What stops us up? Not a lot. Certainly combinations of cards. Another Hive Defender. Here. Nope. Another. Oh, nope. There are ways he can do it. Just mark my words. If this guy's undead, I don't know if werewolves are undead. I haven't tested it. I don't think they are. But if they are, Dawnbreaker keeps him alive. Don't try that. I'm 99% sure that Dawnbreaker doesn't kill werewolves. In fact, I'm gonna Google this. Oh, hey, good game.
By the egg, a fine battle.
Right. So since I put this deck together, I checked in the intro there where I was ball gruffing it up. I am, with this version of the deck, 12-1. I think we regained our spots we lost playing Balgruff too. So awesome. All right. Yeah. See you all on the ladder. Hey, quick bonus scene. My profile page thing here. This was the loss with Balgruff. It was real sad. I don't know what I did to you, Domain Master, but I apologize. These were the ones I was playing off camera, and this was what's the name of that deck? My Blood Magic. No, my Night Talon Lord Unstoppable Rage Dragon Warrior deck. Yeah, so it's going pretty well. Anyway, see you all on the ladder, guys. And I tried to record some games with the 1% deck, and people were not receptive to what I was putting out. So I gotta play another beast mode game. Get that taste out of my mouth, like Jarl Balgruff put there. I'll tell you what, meme decks were a lot more interesting to play on the ladder in the days before the meta snapshot came out. But that's alright, we're gonna soldier on. Playing against Golgion, the Battle Mage. That's probably pretty good against Battle Mage. And we got the ring, so I don't feel so bad about keeping it. He threw away the whole hand though, right? So, what does that say about what he's doing? Could say, my hand is all Aftermancers, and I am playing...
We'll see how they like someone who fights back.
Ye old Merrick Battle Mage. That's a good sign. Skyforge, like I've said before, always better sooner rather than later, but
As long as I draw a breath.
that's alright. Grim Shield Brother. So, I was hoping this is aggro or prophecy or something, but it is not. I can't quite Skyforge Stormcloak Vanguard, although that play is available to me next turn.
We'll take a few of them with us. If we die, we die together. As long as I draw breath.
And it looks like it still might actually be Prophecy Battle Mage. I didn't want to hit a lightning bolt and have that guy killed. But, well, actually that's exactly what would have happened, so good job, Justin. Alright, so this is Prophecy Battle Mage. Just Skyforge that.
As long as I draw breath.
Ancestor's Battle Axe might get some serious value in this game since we got no board going into turn 5, turn 6, whatever it is.
There's nowhere they can hide.
No way. Really? Why would you ever do that?
The Nords must take back Skyrim.
Right, so...
Orders?
He's just gonna try to kill me with good old Supreme Atromancer.
So, it has been written.
Yeah, Fate
My
Weaver.
arrows shall fly true.
Sure. I have a charge creature in hand. This is a Prophecy Battle Mage deck, though.
We obey.
Pretty good. Well, no prophecies, Mr. Battle Mage. I am sorry. Okay. What's the best draw on the deck? Might be Warrior's Fury. Why would you do that? You're never swinging with that guy. You're just waiting to get your Atromancer game on.
We'll see how
Get
they
those
like
elephants
someone
out
who
there.
fights back.
Yeah. Alright, that's a little sad. That's a little sad.
There's nowhere they can hide. The hunter becomes the hunted.
Okay. Maybe he can't kill it.
As long as I draw breath.
I am ready to join.
Yeah, I play that even if he has Ice Storm, right?
Fire!
Because you run Ice Storm in a deck full of Prophecy creatures.
The forest will not suffer your presence.
Okay, that kills that.
We must protect the Night Mother.
So nothing in the deck costs more than 7. I got bad news, my friend. Ancestor's Battle Axe done did it again.
My honor.
By the egg of fine battle.
Werewolves! Let's get those rewards. I was really enjoying playing Scout. I really was. Then everybody started playing Scout, and I was like, okay. I have to do something dumber. And this is pretty dumb. Alright guys, see you all on the ladder. Bye-bye. Bye.